Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I am back. It's been a while, but I do have my Scentsy what I've been warming and empties probably the past like 10-ish, maybe 11 days. I think I started this last Wednesday or Thursday, like previous, not the one that just passed. And then we had our state cheer competition, my daughter did, last weekend on the 2nd. So I didn't end up filming the what I've been warming. So it's pretty much last week and then this week. So I do have a lot, and I had a lot of vendor too, so I decided to separate it. So we're just gonna talk about Scentsy in this video. And yeah, so we'll get right into it. How's everybody's weekend and week going? It is Monday the 10th. So in Scentsy land, the Snow White collection is dropping at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also the Harry Potter Butterbeer collection is dropping at 1 p.m. They did say there's going to be a queue, so to deal with that. It hasn't been too bad the past couple of times that they've done launches. It's not like a flash sale. You probably might have to wait on the website like maybe 15-ish minutes before getting in. Honestly, I don't think the Harry Potter, I don't think anything's gonna really sell out, in my opinion. The Snow White warmer is returning. The Snow White bar is returning. The Buddy's new, so the Buddy might sell out. It depends on popularity. The Cinderella one's still available, and that was a brand new Buddy, so you never know. You never know where the popularity is gonna be with these limited time collections, at least the licensed ones. And then the Harry Potter one, that is completely new, so it's a new bar, butterbeer, which I am intrigued about because I do like butterscotch and toffee and stuff like that. And then the 2 warmers are new, so those might sell out. So if it's anything that's on your radar that you definitely want to get, I would highly go in on the launch today and get those items. If you don't have a party link, definitely get one. If you don't already have a consultant that you're working with, I would love to help you out with that, or just contact a consultant that you're already working with. Or if you are a consultant, just add your order to a party link and all of that. Also, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, as of this morning when I logged in, which is March 10th, that Scentsy Club glitch is still going on. So if you did not hear about it, I think I was the first person on Facebook Saturday morning that kind of dropped the bomb and told everybody. I mean, the minute I saw it, I was like, what is going on? So I did a massive post everywhere. And I mean, every YouTube group that I was a part of, my own Facebook VIP group, my YouTube, my Instagram, because I wanted to let people know, because some of those were recent collections. So Sea Breeze, which was the Puerto Rico bar, you can still add that to an existing or new club. That is still does not have a purple retired bar, so you can up your quantity, which I did. Now I have Sea Breeze in both my clubs, so I'm so thankful that this thing happened, because I upped my quantity to 12. I got super overzealous and excited, and I was like, oh my god, I need 12. Then when my excitement died down, I was like, Amy, you don't need 12. So then I bumped both quantities down to 3. So that means when my club processes, I'll get 6, and then I can drop 1 completely off of one club and then keep the other, but keep it at a quantity of 2, because I love Sea Breeze and I definitely want to continue to have a good stock of that to just fill up all my warmers and enjoy that bar. The other 2 that are in recent collections would be the Harry Potter Honey Dukes collection. That is all available. So that's Exploding Bonbons, Fizzy Whizbees, Cauldron Cakes, and Sherbet Lemon. I particularly didn't care for the Harry Potter collection. Not that they were bad bars or anything like that. They just weren't Amy scents. I know a lot of people liked the Fizzing Whizbees. My sister is one of those. And a lot of people like the Sherbet Lemon. The Cauldron Cakes kind of had a fall vibe. A lot of people got a pumpkin spice type of thing with that. So those are all still available to put in your club. And then also last year's Father's Day collection, which was Open Air Exploring, Day on the Field, and Black Tie Affair, which I think Black Tie Affair was the most popular one out of that 3-bar collection. I did have it clubbed for a short while, but it's just not a great performer for me. And there's other masculine scents that perform way better, that are more my set preference, that I'm waiting for Bring Back My Bar. So I decided to not reclub that one. And then the other two, actually there's 4 more. So there's 4 more in here that they're totally random, so I don't even know why. So we have Calming Woods, which is from the Huggy collection, where Woolly Slippers was from. We also randomly had like a Toasty Cabin in a flash sale or in clearance. That was back in 2019, so Calming Woods has not been back since then. I've heard through the grapevine that it's kind of like a Satin Sheets, but more like luxurious and bougie. And then there's also Welcome Summer, which was a June 2020 scent of the month, I believe. And that one's got like watermelon and plumeria. I don't mind it. It's a really good fruity floral bar. I just don't need it in my life, so I did not put that in my club. But the other two, Iced Pine and Cranberry and Tinsel, those suckers have been on my heartbreak list since I knew club was a thing, okay? So the fact that I was able to throw them in my club, you bet your ass I did. I did a quantity of 2 on each of them, so that way I can stock up. Iced Pine, if you like deep, dark tree scents, if you like the fir and the pine, this one is beautiful. And it's also got an icy peppermint finish to it. It's kind of like Icicles and Evergreen, but it's much darker and complex than Icicles and Evergreen, because Icicles and Evergreen does have like the iciness and the mintiness, but then it's got like a sweeter tree note, and where Ice Pine is more dark and like deep tree, because it has fir and pine. And then Cranberry and Tinsel is like the perfect cranberry tree wood bar, like hands down. You may have remembered having it in a laundry collection a couple of holiday collections ago. I love Cranberry and Tinsel. Cranberry Garland is my favorite Christmas cranberry scent, and then Cranberry and Tinsel. But I'm so happy. I'm hoping that it's not a glitch and they actually drop these Easter eggs, but it just goes to show that you really need to check your website, check your workstation, and check your club daily, because you never know when this type of thing is going to happen. So let's get started with what I've been warming, because I do have a lot here. Okay, so yesterday I did a whole bar of lemon coconut chiffon. This is in my club. It will never leave my club. This was one of the first like bakery bars that I had purchased back in 2012 when I first became a consultant, that I absolutely fell in love with. There is nothing like lemon coconut chiffon. This lasted all day in my house. It's just creamy lemon coconut. You get the toasted coconut with it, and it's got like a shortbread kind of cookie type of note. Reminds me of the Girl Scout cookies, the lemon shortbread ones, if you've ever had those before. But I love lemon coconut chiffon. This one I actually have going today, and this is the St. Patrick's Day bar, Isle of Clover, which is currently available. You can get this. Now, one of my subscribers, and she's also a member of my Scentsy VIP group on Facebook, she had got this bar in her March 1st order, and she had said that she had put it in the warmers yesterday, excuse me, and it blew her away. She rarely can find bars that work for her open concept, she said, and the fact that this one worked in her open concept and it was super strong and everybody in her house loved it, I was like, okay, I gotta warm it. So because she said that, and I don't have an open concept, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna warm it in my living room, because I was gonna warm it in the bathroom at first, but I decided to warm it in here, and I only did 3. Now, normally I have 4 or 5 warmers going, and I usually put a cube in each warmer, but I'm like, we'll do 3. So I put these in, and then I left to go get packing tape, because I need to ship a package today. So I left to go get packing tape, came back maybe 20 minutes later, and my whole downstairs smells like Isle of Clover. You can smell it in the kitchen, you can smell it in here. It is so nice. I'm really enjoying this bar, and I want to see how long it's going to last. You definitely get the apple and the greenery notes. They don't lean too shampoo-y, and they don't lean too herbal. It's like a great balance between the two. Now, I was worried on colds because when I first got this bar in and I sniffed it, it kind of gave me candy apple vibes. And if anybody remembers candy apple from one of the holiday bricks that we had, that one smelled like Barbasol shaving cream that was apple scented. I could not do it. Everyone just laughed along with me that season. So I was worried, but nope, this is not candy apple. This is a beautiful greenery bar, and I love greenery with apple. So I'm definitely going to pick up more of this one. I do have a party to close out towards the end of March once the Easter collection drops. So I'm gonna throw in probably either 2 or 3 to stock up, and then I'll throw it in my club for the time being. But I also am excited to try the Serene Succulent, which is from the Epcot collection, one of the new 3 bars that they added to that collection. So I kind of want to see which one of those do I like better to add to my green repertoire of Scentsy bars. So definitely A+ for the Isle of Clover so far. Okay, this was actually a mix that I did. So I had a few cubes left of brownie batter. This is my last bar. I'm so sad to see this go. Brownie batter is literally liquid brownie batter. Like, lick the bowl, lick the spoon. Heavy, 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 gourmand, decadent, chocolatey, like, goodiness. Oh my gosh. So I had a few cubes of this. I think I had 2. So then I paired it with an old favorite, Peppermint Dreams. This hasn't been back in a while. It should be available to be brought back for Bring Back My Bar, because I think Patricia had even mentioned that Marshmallow Mint, which was in the last voting round, that was in the same Bring Back My Bar as Peppermint Dreams. So not sure why it wasn't up for voting last time, but maybe it will be up for voting this time. I love Peppermint Dreams. It's basically chocolate cupcake and peppermint. It's 70% peppermint and 30% of the chocolate cupcake. So pairing these two together was a really great mix. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Up the chocolatiness. It was just beautiful, and it was nice and cold the day I did it, so it was just a nice, comfy, warm bakery scent to do. So I would definitely do that mix again. And if you don't have your hands on brownie batter, but you have your hands on Peppermint Dreams, Walmart Better Homes and Garden does sell a brownie pecan pie, which is basically a dupe for this, that you could do a mix and kind of get the same vibes. Excuse me. I worked on a bar of Silver Bells. I did this one day in all the bedrooms upstairs. I've got 2 cubes left of it. I love Silver Bells. It's mint and caramel and like candy canes and pear. Ugh, it's such a beautiful, soft winter scent that a lot of people don't buy it because it's so soft and light, but I love it for bedrooms in the winter time. And this is just quintessential Scentsy. Like, it's not winter unless I have Silver Bells. So I did throw this in my club when the fall catalog ended. I do think that one will return. I still have to do my fall prediction video. This was another mix that I did. So I am loving Vanilla Amber. This was a new release for fall and winter. It did carry over for spring and summer, which I was super happy about because I don't have to club it now. This is just the best vanilla body care with a tinge of bakery, because it does have rum in it, but the warm amber in here just takes off, and it's got this beautiful vanilla. It is a powerhouse. It's not super strong, but it's definitely strong enough to fill your entire space and throw, and it does go for days in my house. So I decided to pair it with the last couple of cubes I had of pistachio ice cream. This was actually a good pairing, you guys. I'm hoping that this one comes back and Bring Back My Bar, because it was up for voting and it did have a top 25 sticker. So I'm hopeful that it will return. But this one also had like creaminess, and it paired very well with the Vanilla Amber. It is an extremely old bar, so I don't think the fragrance oils were as potent as they would be with a fresh pour. But pairing the two was really nice. So, all right, some of these I did warm at my mom's because we were down at her house for like a couple of days. So yes, we will talk about that. This was another mix I did. Where is the bar I mixed it with? Hold, please. Can I not find it? Oh, there it is. So on my birthday, which was February 28th, I definitely wanted birthday cake. And I don't have a lot of birthday cake scents. So what I ended up doing was I did an entire bar of whipped frosting, which was from the Sugar Chalet collection this past winter. I love this. It's Pillsbury vanilla frosting in a can. And my sister gifted me this bar of Happy Birthday, which is super old, 2016. Bring back my bar. She had like, I don't know, 5 cubes I think left in this. So I paired it with the whipped frosting. Now, let me tell you, this Happy Birthday bar smells like the Happy Birthday bar that I remember from back in the day, 10 years ago. I got a bar of Happy Birthday that was maybe poured like 3 years ago, and that one had a lot more like marble cake notes, and it wasn't as strong. So this was definitely an old formula. I think they've played with it, in my opinion. But pairing the two together definitely gave me funfetti birthday cake vibes. So thoroughly enjoyed that mix on my birthday. I also finished up a Just Breathe. This is just a beautiful eucalyptus mint lemon scent. It's spa, it's Vicks Vapor Rub. I absolutely love it. I like warming it when I'm sick, or I like it in the bathrooms just to kind of give it a spa edge. So we definitely did that. This is another mix I did. I had partials of both of these bars, so then I just put them in alternating warmers throughout my living room. And that was Orange Clove Pomander from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. This one was a nice orange scent, but it didn't perform the way I wanted it to. I was hoping that it had more of a peppery finish from the pomander. It didn't. It's more of like a mulled blood orange and a little bit of warmth from some spice. Spice orange pomander I prefer over this one. So I paired it with cranberry spice, which was from the same Bring Back My Bar. This one I loved. I actually threw it in my club last minute when I realized that the Bring Back My Bars had carried over into February. This one I get a bakery vibe off of. I don't get much spice, but I get a bakery vibe. It kind of gives me apple crumble vibes, but I get cranberry and I get apple and I get plum with like a crust. It's really weird, but I really enjoyed it. So I paired the two together because the orange kind of is along the same lines as what's in here. So loved that mix. Okay, what else did I do? All right, we did 2 cubes of key lime and grapefruit. I wanted to revisit this one because it did return in our spring and summer catalog. I do like it. It is very nice. It is a crystallized sugar key lime with some grapefruit. I do enjoy pairing this with cocoa lime. I didn't have any, so I didn't pair with it. So I'm probably going to have to warm this a couple more times just to see if I do like it enough to either repurchase more or club it again, because I did have a club for a short while and then I kicked it out in favor of lime and sugarcane and cocoa lime. But then I just recently kicked out lime and sugarcane. So now we have this bar, but then we also have the new fragrance sweet lime and peach. So I've got a lot of lime wars to do later on this summer. So, but I did enjoy the 2 cubes that I did the day that I warmed up. Okay, we did again Lily of the Valley. We did this at my mom's house because she did want to test this one out to see if she liked it. We did this in our bathroom, and I only did 1 cube because I told her it was super strong and heady, at least for me. And I know she can get a headache with heady florals, not as much as I do. So we did 1 cube. This performed way better in her house than it did my house. It was super strong and it lasted 2 days, that 1 cube in her bathroom. But she said it's a nice floral and she knows what Lily of the Valley smells like. And she said it definitely smells like an authentic Lily of the Valley fragrance. Very nice, but not something that she needs. Same thing for me. It's just too old school of a floral profile for Scentsy that I kind of get that same ick that I get from Twilight with this one. So we're just going to continue to work with this. Maybe mix it with some stuff. I don't know. But we got to get rid of it at some point. Okay. We did finish up Saddle Up. I did this in a couple of the boys' bedrooms this week. This is just a nice, subtle version of a leather scent. If you don't like weathered leather, Saddle Up's a good difference because it's got like aged leather and suede. So it's not as strong. So this is a little bit more subdued, softer, blended a lot nicer. I enjoyed it in those bedrooms. We also did Winter Twilight. I had 3 cubes left of this partial bar, so I did it in the kitchen. And it was nice. It definitely reminds me of the poor man's Dark Harbor. I prefer Dark Harbor better, so that's why I kicked Winter Twilight out. But then I eventually kicked out Dark Harbor as well. So I do have one other bar of this, so I'll definitely be tucking it away for next year. It is a little bit masculine, but not like masculine like bergamot. It's just very fresh, very bright and fresh, and a little bit manly, but not cologne. Oh, this one, Luck of the Rainbow. I did an entire bar. This is a very short-lasting bar, but let me tell you, it is so happy and fun when it's in your warmers. It smells like melted Skittles in your hand. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. It even reminds me of Trick cereal. Like, I can envision the bunny chasing after the kids. So I enjoy it. It's got lemon, and what else it has? Ruby red raspberry and orange, I think. It's a very good citrus fruity bar, but like I said, it's very short lasting. It only lasts like 4 or 6 hours in my house, but I don't mind it, so I'll just warm this like on a day that I'm home so I can enjoy it. It's not club worthy to me, but I definitely would repurchase it. And it's only not club worthy because of the performance. All right, what did I do this day? Oh, I did these two, didn't I? Okay, yep. So this was a mix that I did because I was trying to get rid of stuff, okay? So I had Churro Churro. It did 2 cubes of Churro Churro. Now, Churro Churro's in my club. I hold it from my mom. I don't mind Churro Churro, so sometimes I'll grab it and sometimes she grabs it, but it's mostly in my club for her. So she's revisiting bars. She was with me when I warmed this, and she actually doesn't like it anymore. So I was able to kick Churro Churro out of my club because I like it, but not enough to keep it in my club. So this is all I have left for Churro Churro. So we needed more. So I had this going in one room, and then in another room that's adjacent at my mom's house, it's almost like an open concept to if you're warming 2 scents in those spaces, they kind of will like commingle. So I wanted something that was going to be similar, like in the same scent wheel. So I ended up doing the last cube I had of the Walt Disney Signature Treats Churro So Sweet with my last cube of cherry clove chutney. So we had all these going in the same vicinity. This is horrible. This is a horrible churro scent. 10 times, 100 times better Churro Churro. Churro So Sweet. There's just a jalapeno in here. And no, can't do it. And then cherry clove chutney. This was a disappointment for me. I always wanted to try it because I do love clove and I love cherry. But it's just too back of your throat itchy clove. And the cherry isn't the cherry that I like. It's not like a dark Bing cherry. So I was happy to finish those off. But I did enjoy the spaces that had the regular Churro Churro. All right, we did bundle up. I had a few cubes left of this, so I did it in a bathroom and a bedroom. This is nice. I do think a lot of people liked this fragrance. I didn't club it because it's just not an Amy fragrance, and I have a lot of laundry anyway. This is what I would consider like a laundry comfy cozy bar. It is extremely pretty though. And I feel like over time, this is going to get way stronger, just like White Amber and Silk. So I would say if you have any of your bundle up bars, maybe warm a cube or 2, see if the performance has gotten stronger now that these have sat for a couple of months. But it was nice in the bathroom and bedroom that we had this going in. And I did that at my mom's. Also at my mom's, we did Arctic Kiss. She was trying to figure out if she liked this one. I've never given Arctic Kiss like a decent chance. I actually really liked it. We did it in the bathroom in her house, and I definitely got a lot of the mint and a lot of the cool air and melon. I pick up the honeydew melon in here so much. But I like it. Did not club this thing, so hopefully it comes back. I have a funny feeling that it might not come back. But I really did like it. So, excuse me. Okay, just because I need to work on it. Ruby Nectarine. I warmed this the one day last week that it was like 50 freaking degrees outside, and then the next day it dropped down to 5. I hate Maine weather. You literally can go out in the morning with a parka, and by like 12 o'clock you're in shorts. It's crazy this time of year in Maine. But anyway, I have 14 bars of this, so I definitely need to start working on them. So I warmed Ruby Nectarine. I love Ruby Nectarine. It's such a great powerhouse fruity scent. It's perfect for the summer. It's got pear and ruby red, like apples and nectarine. Oh, and it's got a floral finish to it too, but not super strong. It's like in the background. I also did 2 more cubes of citrus rosemary in some of the bathrooms. I'm actually starting to enjoy this scent. I'm saving these last 2 cubes to mix with sweet lime and peach because there is a dirt note in here. And I was going to mix it with Teddy B's Earth, but I think that's too heavy of a dirt smell for the sweet lime and peach because I still want to smell the sweet lime and peach. So I'm going to pair it with this citrus rosemary probably next month and see how that pairing does. Because I do see the citrus rosemary pop up all the time on D-stash sites. So if I like that mix, I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple just to have. And then I finished up Sedona Sunset. This one reminds me a lot of Desert Twilight and Sandalwood Tangerine. It was a womp of a performer though. I only had a couple of cubes left, so I just did it in bedrooms just so I could have it just go for a couple of days and not worry about it. But it is extremely light. I do prefer, if I was to take the 3, Sandalwood Tangerine, Desert Twilight, and Sedona Sunset, I would have to say Sandalwood Tangerine is probably my favorite out of those 3. But I'm glad to get that out of my stash. And then last but not least, I have another warm review on the Strawberries and Cream, which is the scent of the month for March. So on cold, I hate this scent. So on cold, I get super sour, like cheese and milk and feet and no. When you put this in the warmers, it's like maple rum cake. It's horrible on cold. Horrible. Put it in the warmers, it does a 180 and turns into a beautiful freaking bar. So I totally got the strawberries. And it wasn't artificial strawberry like sugared strawberry and strawberry bliss. It was a very nice, fresh, sweet strawberry. And then I was also getting some banana for some reason with this. And total bakery notes. Like I was getting like a strawberry banana, like a creamy banana with vanilla. Like almost like a cake note. Like a cakey bread. It was really weird. It performed really good. We ended up doing this at my mom's because she wanted to try it too. So we did 2 cubes. I believe we did it in her living room. And 2 cubes, and that space is kind of open. I did it really well. It was like a medium performer, like 6 out of 10. I don't know how I feel about it because, like I said, I can't stand sniffing it on cold. I just get all of those bad sour cheese milk notes that I can't do it. But on warm, it's beautiful. So I don't know. I still want to play around with this one. I want to mix it with whipped frosting. I want to mix it with berry sweet. I've got a couple of different things that I do want to mix it with. So I'll probably play around with the rest of the bar that I have and then report back later this season, at least before it goes away as a scent of the month, to decide if I do want it or not. But definitely surprised me on warm, that's for sure. All right, that's it. That's all I have for wax. I do have a couple non-wax products. So in my kids' backpacks at the beginning of the school year, which was end of August, I had put a scent pack in each of their backpacks, and now they don't smell anymore. So I took out this one, which was Roll the Dice. I had this in my youngest son's backpack because he loves his Oogie Boogie warmer. I mean, not warmer, his buddy. Yeah, you can't even smell it anymore. I know Roll the Dice wasn't everybody's favorite. I don't mind it, but it's not one that I would pay full price for, that's for sure. And I don't even remember what the scent notes are. So we've got that finished. And then in my son's room, my oldest son's room, as everyone knows, or if you don't know, if you're newer to my channel, he has autism. He's nonverbal autistic, which means he has a level 3 on the spectrum, which means he'll be completely dependent on others for the rest of his life. He does talk through a communication device, and he just started this year actually saying words if you prompt them. Like, he will ask for a sandwich. He'll say, I want sandwich, please. I want apple, please. So we're getting there, but he mainly communicates with pointing or using his communication device. But because he stims and jumps and bounces and rolls around because of his autism, I don't like having a wax warmer in his room. So he has a wall fan diffuser. So we wrapped up the coconut lemongrass pods that he had in his room. These lasted a really long time. So this is definitely a pod that I would recommend. I think we got maybe 6 or 7 days out of this. So not bad at all. Definitely very simple fragrance. Coconut, lemongrass. Very simple. So I changed that out 3 days ago with Bright Cider Life. I have a crap ton of these from like a flash sale. I love Bright Cider Life. Oh my god, it's like the perfect bakery apple pumpkin cider. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's definitely a good performing pod. It was super strong, like 9 out of 10 the first 3 days. Today it's probably like dropped down to a 6. So I think it will probably last out the rest of the week, and probably by either Thursday or Friday I'll have to change it out. So that's what we did in his room. And then in my car, because the day that it was 50 degrees outside, I was like, okay, I'm gonna clean my car out. So I cleaned my car and put new fragrance stuff in there. So I ended up doing Dark Harbor pods, because I have a mini fan diffuser that's in my car. I only used one. It's still in there currently. This one is still brand new, so I'm just gonna throw it back in the shelf. But this one, it's very light performer. And I am one, if not the only one, that smells cucumber with the pod. Now, the wax for Dark Harbor does not smell like cucumber at all. For some reason, I get cucumber, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the lime, I don't know, but I get cucumber. So I didn't mind it, but I did put a scent circle of my beloved Jade and Jasmine in my car. I can still smell it, and it's been like 7 days since I put this in there. Oh, I love Jade and Jasmine. It's blue jasmine, green lemon, mint, bergamot. Oh, so good. And then last but not least, I finished up a bathroom cleaner in white tea and cactus. I mean, I love white tea and cactus. I hope that we get another. We are going to be getting, I think they said on the 24th of March is a special cleaning bundle. Mediterranean Spa. They're going to have it in counter clean, dish soap, and I think bathroom cleaner. Correct me if I'm wrong. We won't know the details on pricing, if it's available individually or if it's going to be in a bundle until later, but I'm definitely going to be picking up some of those. But I picked up white tea and cactus last year when they did an Earth Day cleaning bundle, or it was like a bring back my cleaning and laundry type of promotion. They had introduced a new scent in cleaning and a new scent in laundry, and then brought back a new an old scent in cleaning and laundry. So I stocked up on the white tea and cactus. But that's it, you guys. That is what I've been warming the past 10, 11-ish days for Scentsy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys have been working on. I'm still trying to get down my collection. Between my mom and my sister rewarming and revisiting fragrances, I've inherited a bunch of partial bars. So some I've retained for my own collection, some I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway box of the wax when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I think that's what I'm going to do. I tried selling them in my VIP group, but not many people wanted them. And I even sold them at a discount too. So I don't know. But I did inherit a lot, so that filled up my shelf. So I'm trying to work on my partials that are in my collection. I'm also trying to work on my testers that I have, all the multiple testers. And then I'm also revisiting club bars and my favorites, because I feel like I always warm new stuff and I'm never warming the stuff I love. So that's why a lot of my March basket was my favorites. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll continue the conversation in the comment section. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for anybody that orders from me. I do appreciate it. It helps me get stuff to review for you. So till next time, guys. Bye.